This segment of Showcase is brought to you by Lustre by Adolf. And when you've got nice jewelry, you need to take care of it. I know it's easier to just throw it all in a bag and just pray for the best. We're not doing that. Today, we're going over tips and tricks for storing and cleaning your favorite jewelry. All right, Daniel, help us out here. When we have jewelry that's kind of getting dirty and grungy, what are we supposed to do?
I mean, you can clean it at home. I mean, jewelry's meant to be worn, meant to be loved. But if it's getting a little funky, take it home with a little Dawn, warm water, and an old toothbrush. Give it a little scrub, pat it dry. You're good to go.
Okay, I didn't know about the Dawn thing. I knew I could do it on dishes, and if I find a duck that's covered from an oil spill, that I could use it. But you can also use it on jewelry?
Covers everything.
No kidding. All right. And Robin, are there certain kinds of jewelry that we don't want to try to clean at home?
There are a lot of stones that are very sensitive, so if you're not sure, you can certainly bring them to us. We have different products that you can use at home. So we've got our travel cleaners, which are great. This one's for travel. This one can stay under your sink. But most importantly, if you're not sure and you want that professional clean, just bring it to us. We've got a major cleaner in the back.
Yeah, what does that do?
We've got a steamer. We've got a warm ultrasonic that vibrates and gets all the grime out of there. We see some really, really lovely pieces of jewelry that have been loved with sunscreen and lotions and breads and dough. I mean, yeah, we see it all here, so we are the professionals to help you clean it.
I'm so guilty of this too because you forget like how many things you touch during the day, even when you're washing your hands, but you put moisturizer on and all the chemicals to keep our faces looking good and sunscreen you mentioned, and it just kind of, it gets a grime on it. It's kind of gross. So thank you for being here to be able to help so we can get that fixed. All right, let's talk about storing jewelry because if you've got beautiful jewelry and you're not storing it well, it's gonna get broken, it's gonna get tangled. What ideas do you have for how we can do this?
So we have a handful of things here that we show. So when we package up something for a client, they've come in to pick up their repair, the best way to take a necklace is to put it in a nice small Ziploc bag like this and leave the tail out. That's gonna help so that it doesn't tangle. And then you could take a pretty little velvet pouch or something a little bit larger like this and then layer it inside there. And that's great for traveling, going on vacations and things. Same with earrings. They can go in a small pouch and then something else larger.
I love the tip about the tail of it sticking out so that it doesn't get all wrapped up and knotted
That's
together.
right. If you drop this into the bag, you're going to be coming back to us in about a week or two to get all the knots out of it.
I have no doubt. I did hear about the straw trick. Will you show us how this works with necklaces as well?
Sure. Let's see if I can make this happen for you. Okay. We've seen all sorts of things, but if you take the tail of a chain and drop it through and then clasp it like this, easy to tote.
Nice. Now, if you happen to not have done that in the past and you need to get some links fixed or anything like that, we can come to Lustre by Adolf. You'll fix it and then we'll get back on track.
That's right.
Okay, I just wanted to preview that I also have been paying attention to what you said, and I use the little baggies for my earrings. I also, though, sometimes just throw it all in a pouch.
We see it more often than
I'm
not.
so sorry.
You're like in my daughter's high school cheer bag. That's what it looks like. Just dropped in there.
Yeah, but this is not the way to do it. The way to do it is the way that you're showing us exactly.
You could put this in
Inside.
your bag,
Okay.
and you're good to go.
I promise I will work on that. I promise, promise, promise. All right, what other ways can we store items that are safe? Do we need to put things out of the light? Are there different things that we need to do in our jewelry box to prevent tarnishing or anything?
So there are certain things that do tarnish, like silver, and you can always use one of these polishing cloths. This one looks dirty, but it's so good at just keeping those things looking nice and lustrous. But really, what to remember is keep your things separated, especially when traveling. You don't want your stones and your metals rubbing, so you can use these baggies, you can use the velvet to keep it all separated, then you'll be good to go.
I mean, there's no point in having nice jewelry if you're not going to take care of it, I think is the lesson here today. So if you need tips on how you can take care of everything, you can get these products and even come in for a cleaning as well. Come on over to Lustre by Adolf. They will take care of you and make sure that everything stays in perfect condition just as good as when you got it. This segment of Showcase is brought to you by Lustre by Adolf.